Okay, so you made a peculiar move at hitting while you're showing a 9, which would lead me to believe that he has either... Okay, all right, well, let's think this through rationally real quick. Time out. Okay, so what he could have been trying to do, based on the cards that he had left, was he had a 4, which would put him at 13. If he got the 8, he couldn't have had the 3 because he would have been showing 12 and he would need a 9 to match it, so he didn't have 12. If he had the 2, then yeah, that would have been one chance of busting, which is the 11, and of course if he had the 1, alright, because I have 11 right now, so I know he didn't like super bust. But maybe I should... Oh, right, because I could just totally make 21 off of that. Boom. Okay, so all that explanation aside, I think I just fucked him. Let's try a bet up, because you're probably going to lose this hand now. Trump switch. As long as I'm not using Harvest, I'm probably not going to overdraw cards and go over the max. And it's not the end of the world if really the best move is to just draw an additional trump card when you could. And, I mean, it's not game breaking. Just, again, just don't get tortured. That's the whole point. I got 21 right now. You can't make 21 on, not likely anyway, because you would have to have a 4 and a 2 in order to make 21 at this point, and the cards are still available. Let's try bouncing the card, because I've already fucked up your pattern. Bounce the card. Okay, the card is bounced, so now he is showing a 17 or less based on the cards that are in play. Again, logical assertions. I love making them because it helps me make the best decision and also show once and for all how overpowered you are in this game.
I'm gonna stay.
Let's stay on 21. He might... No, he's not going to try to go for 27. He's just quietly adding cards to his hand. Okay, so he hit again. He probably has either a 1 or a 2. Huh. Well, would you look at that? If I had just left him alone, he would have busted hardcore because he would have had the 8, the 9, and the 10. Sucks to be him. But are you paying attention is the question, and I tell you, on the 120th opponent, I simply was not paying attention to the game situation, and it caused me to lose track of what was happening to the point that I ended up getting tortured before I ultimately killed him without dying in the process.
Give me another.
We will meet an iteration of the 120th opponent. We haven't met him quite yet. Of course, because you play this game in multiples of 10, that would have been my 12th trial at the game when it happened. Let's try... dun, 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 dun. Which card am I gonna fucking kill you with? 'Cause I got lots to choose from. Well, if I... Okay, sure, why not? Exchange, hit. 1, 2... So, of course, you're gonna stay. I am not surprised that you would, but let's see if you have the 3. 3 is a safe move for me right now, so let's tease out a little information here. Does he have 21? He does not have 21, which means that at this point he did bust, and I should try to max out his bet and cause him to die this turn. Okay. So you can cantrip into other cantrips, so you bet your ass you can cantrip into other cantrips. I love it when that happens. Did not cantrip into another cantrip this turn, but you gotta just have a little smile on your face ready for that happy little event happening. Let us... If I perfect draw right now, I would draw the 5 card. Because he definitely does not have 21. He definitely busted. Is there any other way I can raise his bet? Well, if I played a Harvest right now, I mean, he is... I mean, I do have mate in 1, so I guess just let it go. I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
And winner wins. And yes, I did definitely lower the volume after a while. Actually, one of the earliest things that I decided to do was lower the volume because the sound bites are pretty repetitive. I'm actually surprised that they only used 1 for pretty much each of the character actions. Give me another. Yo, I'm not done drinking yet. Give me another. Oh, I'm not done thinking yet. Give me another. If only they had a get 8 in the deck. I got a get 2, a get 6, a get 4, and a get 5. So all I have to do is win this hand. Let's see if I can get that 8. I got the 8. Okay. I do not need to raise his bet because all he has to do is lose his hand while showing a non-zero number, and he will die. I am showing 21, and I basically guarantee that he can't make 21 because I am showing the 8 card.
I'm gonna stay.
Because the other combinations he could make may already be present on the table, except for the 1 and the 7. The 1 and the 7 are the only remaining combination he could have, except that he doesn't have a 7, which means he definitely lost. He's trying to intimidate me, and I'm going to bid you good day, sir. You know what I love also is that his hands will actually get increasingly charred as his meter goes up. Oh my god, the reason why they put bags on the faces of people getting electrocuted is because the fucking electricity starts making them froth at the mouth. Okay, and for opponent number 5, surprise! It is the infected one. Now at the end of this round, after you survive this rather peculiar round in which things will happen by cards with his face on it. Oh, do I have the first turn? So you're gonna give me the first turn. Let me just roll up my sleeves real quick because I got a feeling I can dig into a shut the hell up and die and just make this real easy real quick. First of all, perfect draw, raise your bet by 5. I got the 11, of course. I got another cantrip with which I can raise my bet. I'm going to use that cantrip because I do have room for another trump card, another harvest for insurance. Bet is 8 right now, but I don't have a shut the hell up and die, so I'm going to start playing my other destroy cards. Unless I have other... No, let's blow a 4. Let's blow another 4. Come on, give me something good, something good. Do I have 2 exchange cards in my hand? I do not have 2 exchange cards. I do not want to put any change win con cards quite yet. Let's do instead. All right, I'm out of 4s. No, because all right, do a destroy. Let's see what I can dig into with destroy. I got trump switch. Yeah, just to simplify things, let's do a trump switch real quick. Okay, discard these. Discard another shield. Discard a card at random. Go for it. And I draw 5 cards. Jesus Christ. There's a second exchange card, so I can just switch back and forth real quick, which you can do while harvesting and still save your game state. Because I still don't have a shut the hell up and die. I need to, because this is a higher difficulty opponent, rather dangerous one at that, looking like he's gonna eat my head if I so much as think the number 22, that he has very powerful trump cards, and you want to stay ahead of these trump cards in order to survive. If I play the 5 right now, it would give me 21, which is good, and then cause me to draw a card. Okay, there you go. The bet +1, upset his pattern, draw a card. I could also... I'm going to do a return instead, because I can draw the perfect card. And I'm going to discard a card first, one of these extra 24 win cons, play a perfect draw to get the 5 back, and draw even more trump cards. There it is. Alright, I got the shut the hell up and die. Alright, cool. Okay, so now that I got shut the hell up and die in play, he can't destroy my cards. He can't play any cards that would cause bad things to happen. So the best thing I can do is max out his bet, upset his pattern, draw a card. And then also, because this is right before the Mr. Happiness round, let's make some room. Let's just make some room real quick because we stand to draw a lot of cards at the start of the very next turn. Okay, get rid of the extra win con cards. And I think I should be safe here. Okay, so shut the hell up and die is in play. His bet is maxed out. This is why I call this is basically an iteration of the 5-finger punch of doom. Is I have 5 cards in play, kind of like how Strings from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Adaptation by 4Kids animation also had done Slifer the Sky Dragon combo with humanoid slime and other shit in order to make himself invincible, but also causing him to deck out because of reasons. Let's stay. And the winner is... And just because he's higher difficulty does not necessarily mean he has the ability to recover from an offset pattern. So Shut the Hell Up and Die had successfully executed the 5th opponent in the row, and lo and behold, I did that in 1 turn. by this point, because I have so many cards in my hand and also so many resources to replenish my deck, this should be pretty easy from here on out. And this is Mr. Happiness. Mr. Happiness is the cooldown round in case you had a hard time against the 5th opponent. This guy's going to give you a break, but with a catch. Let's see if he gets that catch in play. Yep. This is the Mind Shift card. People, you gotta pay attention when this motherfucker is in play. Mind Shift says your opponent loses all trump cards at the end of the round. This card is removed only if they use 3 trump cards before then, or use Destroy or Shut the Hell Up and die. If you're not paying attention, if you win the hand, good for you. But if that card is in play at the very end, even if you win the hand, you lose all your trump cards and you're basically fucked at that point because now you're in the high difficulty stages. I'm going to try to make this guy die in 1 turn. But in order to do that, I would have to get a perfect draw. So actually, the first thing I'm going to do is play a Harvest. Alright, let's Harvest. Let's do a cantrip to raise his bet. Let's do another Bet Plus cantrip to offset his pattern. That was the 3rd card. Okay, good. I got the perfect draw. I got perfect draw. And I got the card. Now shut the hell up. I could, in theory, go for... I really should go for Shut the Hell Up, because I think at this point he might have a Destroy that is going to ruin the bet threat against him, which is why I would opt to just hope that I could just shut him down, you know, just this turn, so I don't have to go to other turns, because I am pretty powerful right now. And I can't afford to lose some of this stuff. Don't give up the shield just because it's not that valuable. You got to keep at least 1 in your inventory at all times. Are there any cards that I can play that... Okay, so all of these cards actually... I'll get rid of this duplicate of the 6. And I'll do Trump Switch. Alright, come on. Destroy Double Plus. I did not achieve Destroy Double Plus, but I did get another Trump Switch. So let's discard this extra shield. Discard this extra win con. Discard this extra Destroy. Discard this extra Destroy, and then play Trump Switch. I know, the anticipation is just palpable for this one card that will cause him to die with certain certainty. Very certain certainty. Unfortunately, because Shut the Hell Up and Die is a card that I have to let stay on the battlefield, it has to be the very next card that I play that has that characteristic. All other cards would cause me to not be able to play Shut the Hell Up and Die. I do have returns, so let's get a card with... I have 2 returns, actually. That's cool. Maybe I could tease out what his card is. Well, he hit showing that number, so I'm going to see if he's got 7. Let's see if he's got 7. He does not have 7. Okay, so I have to put that card back, or I'll bust. Draw a card off the return. I got another perfect draw in case I want to try this again next turn. Which I might as well at this point, because now I have the recipe to just cook this up over again. I just don't have the card right now. Let's see if he's got the 5. Okay, do you have 5? He might have had that earlier in the game. I just wasn't paying attention, so I should have memorized that. Because you do have to remember, because there are trump cards that will send cards back to the deck. You have to remember which cards have hit the board so that you don't forget and then cause yourself to miss what his face down card is, for example. Are there any other cards that I can play? I do not have double exchange. Let's play a Destroy. Where's your big brother? Shut the hell up and die. Let's try another Destroy. Okay, I don't have it. I don't know, maybe I just told the game, hey, I don't have any more Destroy cards. How about you send one my way? Are there any other cards that I can safely play? It doesn't look like it. So I just gotta end my turn and hope that he doesn't have a Destroy in his hand. He does not have Destroy, because you bet your sweet ass that would have been the first thing he did. He also just confirmed that he cannot make 21. Those 2 characteristics in play at the same time, regardless of what your bet is if you're showing 21, because you can't lose the game if you have 21. It's only ever a win or a push. Let's stay again, because I'm not intimidated. And you're dead. And put another one on the tally board, because this beast has got claws. Although, at this point, I must concede that there is nothing impressive about taking out an opponent in Resident Evil 7 Survival Plus, all rewards unlocked. As long as you understand the basic rules of card advantage, which is at the heart and soul of every trading card game ever made, that you will have an easy time basically achieving what I have here. You can play anything you want, anytime you want, cause your opponent to have no chance whatsoever at winning the hand. It happens all the time. For instance,